Chicago, like most big cities, has had its fair share of violence and crime. And in most of these cases, somebody saw something. Somebody saw a car go driving down an alley. Somebody saw a suspicious person. Somebody heard gunshots. Somebody saw some part of the crime. And this is the information we need to help us solve these cases. You can do it anonymously. So anything you know, anything you saw, anything you heard, no matter how big or how small, we're really urging you, the community, to come forward. With that information, we can help solve these cases and put these criminals behind bars where they belong.
It was October 19, 2014. 18-year-old college student Alexandria Burgos went to pick up her brother from a friend's home. As she sat and waited, bullets ripped through the Belmont Cragen apartment. This future social worker and innocent bystander was fatally injured. Here's her story.
19th, 2014, Alexandria Burgos, who was 18 years old, went to pick up her brother in the Belmont Cragen neighborhood in an apartment in the 5300 block of West Oakdale. About 12:30, she arrived at the apartment. She went inside to get her brother. At that point, there was one or more gunmen on the back porch, unbeknownst to anybody, who started firing shots through a window. One of those shots unfortunately struck Alexandria in the head. She was rushed to the hospital, but she died from her injuries. Alexandria Burgos was 18 years old. On October 19th, 2014, she went to pick up her brother on the 5300 block of West Oakdale in the Belmont Cragen neighborhood in Chicago. She walked inside to get her brother, and at that time, unbeknownst to her or anybody, some gunmen had come up on the back porch, and shots were fired through the window. One of those shots unfortunately struck Alexandria in the head. She was rushed to the hospital, but she died from her injuries.
I asked her, do you want to go to the show? We're going to the show. And she's like, no, Mom, I'm tired. I'm going to stay home and relax. And she got a phone call from her sibling. So he called her knowing she was home relaxing. He said, come on. You know, he was excited because he didn't get to see her as much because she was always at school or at work. So he says, oh, this is my perfect time. Let me call her and pick me up. So that's what she was doing as a sisterly duty. Loved being with her brother. Did anything for him. She went to go pick him up, and we would always tell her, be careful, call us when you get somewhere, call us when you leave. I was still at the show, and next thing you know, we get a frantic call. And I couldn't even understand my son's what he was saying. He was talking to his dad, and he just said, Alexandria's been shot.
Whoever fired the shots followed somebody and didn't actually go inside, and that person was the intended target. So somebody likely knows or has reason to know who may have been the shooters that killed Alexandria Burgos.
Since all this happened, there's been a gap in my life. My family is the most loving family anyone could have. My friends, great friends. But the loss of my daughter been very devastating to me and to my family. There's a gap that I haven't been able to fill. It just changed our lives completely. It's not the same. She was...
They might have seen something, may have heard something, may know something about this crime that took place in the Belmont Cragen neighborhood in the 5300 block of West Oakdale on October 19, 2014. If you have any information about this crime, please call Detective Adrian Garcia in Area North at 312-744-8261. Please call us. Please come forward. Please help us solve this crime so we can bring justice to the family of Alexandra and her friends.
Alexandra, I love you. We miss you. And one day we will come together.
I know it's going to be okay, you know, and I have my moments, and we all do where we cry, but I know that eventually it's going to be okay.
If you know anything about any of the cases you see here tonight, give our detectives a call. Every tip is important. We need to bring justice for our families and help clean up our communities. Thank you for joining us in our fight to solve crime.
Tune in next week to another episode of Crime Stoppers Case File Chicago.